Hello, 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 my beautiful Libras. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of August the 18th to the 24th. Keeping in mind it is a general reading. Not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single one of you. Only take what does and throw the rest out into the universe. If you want clarity, accuracy, and answers to any personal questions, then I direct you to go to my website where you can see the services that I offer, the prices that I charge, the PayPal to submit your payment, and the calendar to book it. So keep in mind, I have been really busy, so those openings you see are the only openings I have. Okay, coming in with your download message, you've got Let It Go and Go with the Flow. And that's been coming up for others as well. So, you may have to just step back a little bit from so much stress and drama and activity. Now, let's see what we have here for your tarot messages. Spirit and guides, what do my beautiful Libras need to see, know, and expect this week? Where are they? What are they perceiving coming into them? What are their desires? How has their past influenced this now? Okay, let's see what we've got. Your first card is beautiful Knight of Cups. You have the Knight of Wands. You've got two people coming in this week. You've got the Ten of Wands. You've got the, this card. We all love to see that, don't we? The Seven of Swords, and then we have the Hermit. Okay, I'm being facetious about that Seven of Swords, you guys. You know that. Okay, so first of all, you've got Let It Go and Go with the Flow. So there could be some obstacles or some opposing energy around you that could be a little bit negative, maybe even toxic. But just walk away, okay? Hold your hand up, say no. No is a full sentence, and don't get involved in any drama, especially ones that aren't, the drama that isn't yours. Often people want to drag you into their problems because they want to validate their behavior. They need a witness to that, and you don't need to be part of that. You've got enough on your plate yourself. Coming in the beginning of the week, either your life or your career card, you've got the card Flashback. People from the past return. You may work with previous co-workers or take back an old job and get a second chance. Wow. A lot going on here with this card. So you could be in contact with someone that you worked with in the past. They may be giving you a tip. You might be hearing from them, and they might be saying, hey, do you want to come back here and work at this place, at this company? For us, or where I work, there's an opening coming in, a heads up. You could be hearing a bit of some information coming in, a tip coming in that could help you. It could be, you could be working with somebody that you've worked with in the past, and also, you could be taking back an old job. You get a second chance at something here that you might have wanted to do. Now, coming in next, you've got the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is that energy of somebody coming in to sweep you off your feet. You could fall madly in love with this individual, or it could be some information that they bring to the table that makes you feel like, wow, I love this idea. So it's a beautiful card of, being able to either have love brought into you unexpectedly, possibly, or they may be bringing you something that you're going to love to do or get involved in. It could be this new job. It could be this tip that comes in, but also you could be invited to go to an event that could be like a wedding or something like that, an invitation. Now, in your focus part of the reading, you do have the card Impatience. And as we know, the lock is indicative of your subconscious wealth blocks and limiting beliefs. What are you telling yourself? What are you thinking? How are you feeling? It takes time to build an empire. Your desire for instant results can hinder your ability to make good decisions. So don't get up in your head if something isn't happening ASAP or fast enough for you. You may be putting your time, effort, and support into something, and you're not seeing the results or the return or the the good that comes from all that work that you put in there. I do think that you're going to see that if you pull back a little bit. Let go and go with the flow. Whatever you've done, okay? You will see improvement. You will see things coming in, but don't obsess about it, because what we think we attract, right? And if you're obsessing constantly, to yourself, why hasn't this happened? Why isn't it in yet? Why haven't I seen this increase, this growth, this profit coming in? You're only going to hold yourself back, continuing to move forward on that goal. So keep that in mind. Don't be too impatient. Now, Coming in next is the Knight of Wands. This is the energy of movement and fast movement. This is a very quick night. Something could be coming in really quick, and there's a lot to do. And you might be excited about everything that's out there for you to accomplish, but you need to get started on it. Wands are about stepping forward and doing it. There could be a quick change you have to be made aware of, right? But stay enthusiastic and take action. It could be an exciting relationship that comes in. As I had said about the Knight of Cups, it could also be an exciting, fast-moving, hot and heavy, passionate love affair that could be coming in for some of you as well. Something worth doing is something doing well and going after it. Don't sit too long, because someone else might jump in your seat and take that over. So it's like this message I'm seeing coming in here in the beginning. You may be asked to go and work back where you used to work with before. You might have got a tip. It might be that perfect job you want, but don't sit around and procrastinate about it. I think this person that brought you that information, it came from a heartfelt place. I do think that, you've been impatient lately, wondering when something's going to happen, and when it does happen, you've got to act on it, because you don't want somebody else riding on your coattails of experience and success. Coming in the center position, which could be your help or your hurdle or your challenge part of the reading, you've got the card Ignore, and it says focus, detox, and overlook. So, remember what I said here, let it go and go with the flow. And, taking time here, don't allow yourself to become obsessed. Focus on only what's important. You may have got a call here, and that's a good focus, because if it's a call about moving on and getting this other job, then I would pay attention to that. You're getting away by detoxing and ignoring anything, hanging up on situations and walking away from situations that may be toxic. Don't overlook that red flag. Okay, don't overlook that message that comes in about something this week. Pay attention to it. Trust your instincts. Trust your intuition. If it doesn't feel right, do your research and find out, so that you're assured of what is going on. Now, you accomplish a lot, some of you here. Climbing that mountain, it was difficult. You pushed yourself. You couldn't see the forest for the trees. If you felt like you were dragging an anchor or pushing dead weight uphill. Taking on burdens, overburdening yourself, overtaxing and overworking yourself is never, ever good. You get the job done in an expedient manner, but you get there and you take a breath, you put your feet up and you go, oh my God, I did it, but it killed me. So this is a card that says you're going to make your load lighter. You're not going to take on all that burden anymore. You've learned from the lesson, and you're going to find that the next part of this journey is going to be a lot easier for you. Coming in next, you've got the yin. We know yang is a masculine, the yin is a feminine, and the yin here in this particular deck says step back. Let someone do the work, and you just be the observant right now. This is, not you being overly submissive, but you being able to just sit back and realize that this card is representative and indicative of letting someone else make the first move. You could be gathering information and taking in cues, and the art of conscious allowing, okay? So this is a feminine principle of receptivity, okay? So don't go jumping in there too hard. You need to be the shaped, not the shaper. Okay, let others take the lead right now, even when it comes to a relationship. Collaboration offers you ideas rather than dictating what you must have happen. Okay, so let others come to you. It's important that they feel they have the power now too. Another meaning is about releasing your need to have things in the form you want all the time. Okay, so remember that. Just step back a little bit this week. Let go and go with the flow. Now, we do have this card of, deception, the Seven of Swords, the liar, the cheater, the thief, the wolf in sheep's clothing. Somebody comes in. They may be charming. They may want to coerce, convince, talk you into something. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in that energy. Okay, they do get caught at the end of the day. Look at this crow screaming his lungs out, saying, people around you are saying, open your eyes. There's something not right with this individual. But you've got great insight here, good character. You have the ability to be a good character analyst. So keep your eyes open. I think you're going to be getting rid of you're detoxing, you're getting rid of things, and you're focusing only on what's important to you now. Okay, so this is about also crossing your T's, dotting your I's, being accurate so that you don't have to look over your shoulder because you might have missed something or made a mistake. Okay, coming in with your last card, and this was your messages from Spirit, by the way. This is your final card in possible future energy. Very interesting digits, right? 4 zeros, and this is a card of strength in this deck. Obstacles, hardships, strength, building character, and experiences. Yeah, all the things we've been saying, right? There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You get this. You've got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering or feeling lost, okay, some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there, okay? Don't be so impatient. Know that, like I said, it takes time to build an empire, right? Now, coming in below that, you've got the Hermit. The Hermit is all about self-reflection. It's all about taking yourself aside to the silence and really being, really taking yourself to task and thinking about, what is it I really want to do? What can I do that I'm looking forward to? What can make me feel happy and whole and at peace again? Well, you take yourself to that place. But you could also be leaning into guides and leaning into your, spirit and your angels, but also mentors, people on this realm that you can talk to that are where you want to be. You could be dealing with counselors and therapists. You could be dealing with people that you need to talk to, that you look up to, and you learn something. And this, you take this energy and you go out there, and now you have your path lit for you. But you also have the ability, Libra, to light the path and help other people too. So the Hermit, think long and hard about what it is you want to do. Don't let others influence your decision. Okay, clarifiers here. Clarifiers, clarification, validation, and verification. What else do you need to see, know, and experience? Let's see what we've got here for additional information for this week, Libra. Let's see what we've got here. Okay. Well, your first card coming in is the beautiful Nine of Pentacles. You've got the Three of Pentacles. You've got the the Page of Swords. You've got the Eight of Pentacles, and your final card coming in is the best card in the deck, the Sun. Love it. So you've got some really good energy going here. I think that you're going to receive information in the form of a gift that's going to elevate you and possibly in your career or your job for some of you. I think you're reaching a point where you're going to feel like you are an entrepreneur and that you're going to be able to walk in your garden of profit, abundance, and pick from all those doors of opportunity that are out there. Keep your eyes open. Don't just put all your eggs in one basket because you think, oh, this is great. Keep your options and eyes open, because you need to do that in order to keep moving forward to find success. Okay, coming in next, you've got the Three of Pentacles. Your teamwork is dream work. The Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration, working with other people, bouncing ideas off of each other, everybody working for the same goal of success. This isn't about you forging out there, being on your own. This is about you collaborating. Even here with the Hermit, you are possibly speaking to mentors and even your guides and spirit, whatever you lean into. That's collaboration. So you are collaborating, but this could have to do with your job. You might be asked to step up, teach, preach, and convey information of wisdom to others. Everybody's growing from each other and what you have to offer. Teamwork is dream work. Coming in next, you've got a message from this Page of Swords brings in a message that brings more clarity into your life. But it's also something that gets your creative juices flowing, your curiosity flowing, and you finally don't have to walk on eggshells wondering what's going on. This could be delivered to you, though, in a very abrupt manner. Remember, pages aren't very mature. You could have heard this third hand. They might have blurted it out at an inopportune time. Just take the message. Don't attack the messenger. Coming in, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. Yes, this is a card of apprenticeship, working on your goals. Perhaps, you're learning something new at your place of employment. Maybe you're taking something at school, scholastically, to get a degree or to get a diploma or to get a credit in something here, a certification of something. This card says, pay attention to the details. You're out there showing the powers that be that you are an incredible asset, and who wouldn't want to hire you. Coming in next, you've got the beautiful Sun card, best card in the deck. Being able to have a clear sight line of your goals and where you want to be. Success coming in, wealth, health, and all those wonderful things. Time, effort, support, love, maybe even money. All of those things can come into play with this card. You now have the ability to realize that your hard work is allowing you to reap in the benefits. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Libras, this is your general reading, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Libras.